Hi everybody, welcome to Live Blogger. In this tutorial series, we are creating this single page website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Now in the previous video, we created this testimonial section. Now in this video, we will design this contact section and also this footer. So let's get started. Right here, I'm in the source code of the website, and here this is the end of the testimonial section. So let's add a comment over here and let's type end of testimonial section. And let's go ahead and start with the contact section. So if we go back to our design, here we can see this is the contact section. So let's go over here and let's create a section and let's give it an ID of contact. And in this, we need to have this content inside a fixed width. So if we zoom out, we can see that it has this fixed width. So let's go ahead and set a division with a class of container. And we have already added the max width style over here in the CSS. And let's go ahead and add an h2 for the heading. So let's type h2 and let's type get in touch. And the next thing we need to do is create this form. So let's create a form. And for now, I'll just remove the action. And let's start with this first section where we have this email ID text field and also this name text field. So I'll just add both of them inside a division with a class of group. And in this, let's create an input field and let's set the type to text. And let's add a placeholder and let's type email. And I'll just duplicate this, and the next one is full name. So I'll just type full name over here in the placeholder. Then let's go ahead and create this text area. So let's go ahead and go outside this group and let's create a text area. I'll just go ahead and delete all of this, and let's add a placeholder and let's type your message. And then we need to have this button. So for that, I'll just create an input field with a type of submit. And let's go ahead and give it a class of btn. And let's set the value to send message. And now let's go back to our design, and this is how it looks. Right now, let's go ahead and style this using CSS. So let's go to style.css file, and here let's create a comment. I'll just type contact section. And let's go ahead and start with the form. So let's type hash contact form and let's set the display to flex, and let's set the flex direction to column. And let's go ahead and add a gap of 12 pixels between the elements. And let's also add a margin top of 32 pixels. And this is how it looks. Right now, let's go ahead and style these input fields and also this text area. So let's type hash contact form input and hash contact form text area. And first of all, let's set the width to 100%. And now we can see it has this width of 100%. Now we want these two elements to be one next to the other. So let's target the group. So let's type hash contact group, and let's set the display to flex, and let's add a gap of 12 pixels. And now we can see these two elements are one next to the other. Now let's go ahead and continue styling these input fields and this text area. So here let's go ahead and add a font family of Inter and sans serif. And let's set the font size to 16 pixels. And let's go ahead and add a padding of 8 pixels top and bottom and 16 pixels left and right. And let's set a border of 1 pixel solid light gray. And let's add a background color of light gray. Let's type EF, EF, EF. And now if we click on these input fields, we have this outline. So let's remove that. Let's type outline none. And now we don't have the outlines. Right now for the text area, we will just have some more height. So let's type contact form text area, and let's set the height to 160 pixels. And now if you go over here, we can see that we have this option of resizing the text area. So I'll just disable that. You can just type resize none, and now we don't have the option of resizing. Right now let's go ahead and style this button. So let's tap hash contact, and we have this class of btn for the button. So let's add that class over here, and here we can see that we already have these styles added because of the btn class that we have over here. So we have this btn class over here. Now let's go ahead and make some changes in the button of the contact form. So here let's set the max width of the button to 200 pixels, and let's set the background color to dark gray, and let's set the color of the text to white, and let's set the padding to 12 pixels and cursor to pointer. And now when you hover over this, we'll just change the color a little bit. So let's tap hash contact button :hover, and let's set the background color to black, and let's add smooth transition over here. So I'll just tap transition all to 300 milliseconds ease, and now we can see we have this hover effect. And with that, we have completed designing the contact section. Now let's go ahead and style the footer. So first of all, let's write the HTML. Now here is the end of the contact section. So I'll just create a comment. I'll just tap end of contact section. And now for the footer, let's create a footer element. And in that, we need to have a max width for all the content. So here we can see we have this footer, but for all the content, we have this max width. So we need to add this container division. So let's tap container over here. Now in this, we need to have these three different sections. On the left side, we need to have this logo, and then we have this links in the center section, and then we have these social media icons. So let's create a division with the class of sections, and on the left side we have a section. So let's create a division, and I'll just give it a class of section left, and here I'll just tap lb dot, and then we need to have this middle section. So let's create another division over here inside sections, and let's go ahead and give it a class name of section center. And in this, we need to have this heading. So I'll just tap S3, and let's tap quick links, and then we need to have these two links over here. So I'll just create an unordered list for this, and in list items we'll have anchor tags, and here let's type privacy policy, and let's create another list item. So I'll just copy this, and the next one is terms and conditions. And here for this logo, we also need to have it go to the home page. So I'll just create an anchor tag for this. So let's create an anchor tag, and here I'll just type lb dot, and we also have a class for the logo. So I'll just type class, and let's type logo over here. And the next thing we need to have is the last section, which is on the right side. So let's create another division over here, and let's give it a class name of section right. Now in this, we need to have this heading. So I'll just type S3, and we have to type follow us, and then we need to have these three social media icons. So for that, let's create a division with the class of socials, and in that we'll have anchor tags, and here you can add the links of your social media pages instead of this hash. And then let's create an img tag, and in the source let's type images / and we have these icons over here. So we have Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So I'll just select Facebook icon.svg, and let's go ahead and copy this and paste it 2 more times. And the next one is Twitter, and the last one is LinkedIn. And then lastly, we need to have this copyright info. So I'll just copy this, and let's go back, and we need to have this outside this container division. So let's go ahead and create a division with the class of copyright, and let's paste the text over here. Right now, let's go ahead and style this. So let's create a comment. I'll just tap footer, and the first thing we need to do is we need to change the background color to this color right here. So this is how it looks right now. So let's tap footer, and let's set the background color to EF. and let's set the color of all the text to black. Right now let's go ahead and add some padding top. So let's tap padding top and let's set the value to 30 pixels. And now we can see we have this padding top. Right now let's go ahead and style this logo. So let's tap footer logo and let's go ahead and set the font size to 30 pixels. And let's go ahead and set the font weight to bold. Let's remove the underlines by tapping text decoration none. And let's set the color of the text to black. Right now we need to have all these three sections one next to the other. So for that, let's target the container division, which is this division with the class of sections. So let's have footer sections and let's set the display to flex. And let's set a gap of 50 pixels between the elements and justify content to space between. And now we can see that all these three sections are one next to the other. Now let's go ahead and set the width of each of the sections to the same value. So let's tap footer and we need to select all the sections. So what we will do is we'll just go ahead and add a common class to all of these sections. So I'll just go ahead and type section over here, or we can also go ahead and change this to section and left. So we'll have these two classes. So just type section and center and section and right. Now we can target the section class because these three sections have the same class. So let's tap dot section and let's set the flex to 1 so that all of them have the same width value. Right now let's go ahead and target this S3. So we have S3 for the headings. So let's tap footer S3 and let's type margin top and let's set it to 0. Right now let's style this UL. So let's type footer UL and let's set the padding to 0 and let's type list style to none so we don't have the bullets. So this is how the UL looks. Now let's style the list items inside the UL. So let's type footer UL li and let's set the margin to 12 pixels, top and bottom, 0 for left and right. And now let's style the anchor tags. So let's tap footer UL lia. Let's set the color to black and let's remove the underlines by typing text decoration to none. Right now let's style this socials section. So we have this division with the class of socials. So let's tap footer socials and let's set the display to flex and let's resize the images. So I'll just have footer socials img and let's set the height to 36 pixels and we'll also have a hover effect. So I'll just type footer socials img colon hover and let's tap transform scale and let's set it to 1.1 and let's add a smooth transition. So I'll just tap transition of all 300 milliseconds ease and now we have this hover effect. But now let's add some gap between these icons. So here let's type gap of 24 pixels. Right now let's go ahead and style this copyright section. So we have this division with the class of copyright. So let's style this. I'll just tap footer copyright and let's set the background color to black and let's set the color of the text to white and let's add a padding of 18 pixels and let's set the margin top to 30 pixels and let's align this to the center. So I'll just tap text align center. And with that we have completed designing the footer. So that's basically it for this video. If you have any doubts you can ask in the comments below. And if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.